Good evening. We begin tonight with a shocking suicide in North Battleford. The mother of a 15-year-old boy is speaking out as she believes severe bullying drove her son to kill himself. Now she wants action taken.
The pain in my heart. I've never felt such pain.
Feelings of devastation and heartbreak from the mother of 15-year-old Todd Loik, who committed suicide 2 weeks ago. She believes her son simply could not take it anymore.
Grade 5 and 6 was the start of it. It wasn't on the internet, but schoolyard bullying.
She says as the years progressed, the bullying made its way online and through text messages. Loik says her son was visibly frustrated, but over time he stopped talking to her about it. His sudden suicide, only days before his birthday, has left a mother in deep sorrow.
A mother has lost a child that they'll never get back.
He loved hanging out with his friends. He loved camping in the outdoors. He loved to fish.
At the North Battleford High School, where Loik was a student, people we talked to say they didn't know him well, but were saddened to hear how he was bullied.
It makes me feel sad and sorry for his friends and his family, his mother.
Quite frustrated, just because how stupid people can be and do stuff like that.
Loik says she's been in contact with the RCMP and received condolences from the Premier, who said in a letter, quote, "My thoughts and prayers are with you at this difficult time." The province says they are taking cyberbullying very seriously.
Whether it be hazing, online bullying within a schoolyard, or even bullying where it takes place off-site, it's not right for a child to go through.
The family has set up a Facebook page in Todd's memory and a final plea from a devastated mother.
Bullying has no color, no race, nothing. It just needs to stop.
The boy's mother is speaking out about her son's suicide because, like so many others, she wants to get the message out there that the bullying needs to stop before another life is lost. Matt Young, CTV News, North Battleford.
RCMP were on the scene of a major train wreck early this morning after 17 cars derailed west of Landis, Saskatchewan. Now, the cause of the derailment is unknown, but police say it happened mid-train and no other vehicles were involved. Firefighters were also called out to respond to a grass fire that sparked after the crash. Police say one of the tankers sprung a leak and hazmat teams were called in to contain the petroleum product that spilled. Now, it was not considered highly explosive, but because of the flammable nature of the other cars, the school in Landis was closed today while they were being unloaded. CN police will continue to investigate. Meanwhile, transportation ministers from across the country are meeting in Winnipeg to discuss railway safety, and we will have more on that story a little later in our cast. A mother's race against time to find a cure or treatment for her son. Newcap News spoke to a woman last month about her son living with Duchenne, the most fatal form of muscular dystrophy. As Anna Stanislaw explained, she hopes to raise awareness and funds for research at the second annual fundraiser to end Duchenne this weekend.
We're at the start line, and at this point in time, the finish line isn't that far away.
For Geraldine Coolidge, her 7-year-old son, Preston, may only have until 17 or 25 years old to live.
At this point, when we take Preston to doctor's appointments, it's more just monitoring his regression. And my hope is that by doing stuff like this, that one day we'll be taking him for some type of treatment, some type of possibly a cure.
From a Dressler jersey to a Saskatchewan Roughriders helmet signed by the entire team, there are various items up for auction at the event. CFL Hall of Famer and former Rough Rider George Reed is also the guest speaker.
I think there's absolutely nothing more fitting than a football player who relies on his muscles working properly every day to sit there and make us realize what really it is that we're working towards.
More than $46,000 was raised last year, with all proceeds going to Muscular Dystrophy Canada.
I want to win this race. I want him to be around and have the life that he deserves to have.
Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
Now, the second annual fundraiser will be held this Saturday. Dinner will start at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at several different locations, including Coolidge Hearing Care in Lloydminster and the Lashburn Corner Store and Hotel. You could also call Jerry at 780-871-3580. Well, October is fast approaching, and although the cold weather is creeping in, one Lloydminster man is preparing for something other than the snow. Fraser Snowden has more on what's becoming an annual Halloween tradition.
This house may look like your ordinary house behind me here, but come October, it's going to turn from this into this.
For 8 years now, Yvon Cleroux has decorated his home from top to bottom to welcome people for Halloween. Every year, he collects donations from visitors. This year, the money goes towards prostate cancer and to the dialysis unit with Prairie North Health Society.
Well, this year is a different charity because I know people that do have the prostate cancer, and as well they need dialysis machines. I have a friend that needs some help all the time, so it saves them a lot of trips to Edmonton and back and forth to Saskatoon. So I'm doing it so they can get help in town here.
If you have been through here in previous years, Cleroux says there will be a few new additions to the fund.
I had about 100 new dummies to put up, and also a lot of work that I did out of woodworking. So yeah, I spent a lot of hours painting and doing decorations.
Woodworking plays a major part in the setup of this Halloween haven, and Cleroux has to do a lot more than just propping up dummies.
I've got to make sure they're all put away properly. Then I take them out, I got to clean them all up. Some of them have missing limbs, I got to put them back together. I've done a lot of painting this year, so that took us quite a while. The wife and I have been working hard at making new faces for the yard and new projects, and we've been pretty successful this year again.
Another addition this year will be a candy store for the kids to come and visit. A donation box will be set up at the house October 15th. Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.